Stop buying novelty mugs that say I wet my plants. Why is it so hard to buy for Christmas for your gardener that's in your life? Why is it? You don't know? Why is it? Well, I'm going to show you a couple things that we use here in our garden in Zone 6B here in Central Illinois. We're going to show you things that we actually use in our garden and a couple things that we wish we had. Maybe they're on, the Croc Gardener's Christmas list, or maybe they're on Kid Croc's Christmas list. We'll see. We'll also get a idea what the kid gardeners would like for Christmas. So, the whole channel is called Gardening and Crocs. What does that mean?
He could get me more Crocs to garden in.
We love to garden in comfort, don't we?
Uh-huh.
Why spend time in, boots that are going to hurt your feet? We love to be gardening in comfort. So number one gift that you should get your gardener this year is a pair of Crocs.
Yeah.
Some type of, they don't have to be the brand name. Just get something generic.
Yeah.
That's what we like. Until Crocs starts sponsoring us, we just stick with the generic stuff. On the lines of comfort, a couple things that you could get your fellow gardener would be a kneeling mat, or even a stool, the kneeling stool. They have those out there. Those are great gifts for somebody that's a little bit older in your life, that's somebody that doesn't like to bend over that much. Just make the gardening life a little bit more comfortable for them. Dreaming of the springtime. It is so cold outside. We all are dreaming of spring. So there are several things that you can get to get your gardener an early start this spring. Actually, even so this winter, so they can get ready to go out in the spring. Number one, it would be seed packets. Definitely get your gardener some seed packets. There are some seeds out there that are pretty much universal for gardeners. You look at cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes. Honestly, you can't go wrong with things like marigolds or sunflowers in the garden. Your gardener may look, flowers, really? But you know what? They'll plant those seeds, and they'll have all the pollinators in the garden and all the beneficial insects, and they'll think that this is the best thing they ever did.
What is the one brand that you buy it's like Baker's?
Yes, so I was just going to suggest that you go out to places like Baker Creek Seeds, browse their seed catalog. Matter of fact, those are great gifts because those seeds have fantastic little covers on them. Yeah, they're a little bit pricey. I always think that with seeds, I can go out and buy anything I want. Why not gift something that they'll wish they could buy, or they wish they would have spent $4 or $5 on, but they don't want to? That's something to think about. The other places you can get seeds from is Seeds and Such. Dollar Seeds, another good one that we buy from.
Yeah.
Johnny Seeds is the one that we also buy from. There are a ton of places out there you can buy seeds from. The next thing you can look into would be heat mats for your little grower.
Yes.
If you get some heat mats, some big long heat mats that they can put their seedling trays on, that'd be fantastic for them. Seedling trays are another good one. Get them some good quality seedling trays. Like I said earlier, I'm of the nature that I don't like spending a whole lot of money, but man, every once in a while it is nice to have something that is of great quality. If you're looking for something a little bit more pricey, go ahead and get some grow lights for your gardener. Those things can be in the range of El Cheapo shop lights all the way up to hundreds of dollars for a grow light that you can start growing stuff right away inside. If you get your gardener something that they can definitely start inside, they will be thankful for you, very, very thankful for you, something that they can use sooner than later. Next, let's talk about expanding your garden in terms of time and in terms of maybe space. So a couple of things that we do in our garden. Right now we have our garden extended. Hopefully it's still extended with all the snow that we got today. We're not quite sure if it's extended or not. It is covered in snow. So what you can do is you can go out and buy your gardener a set for a low tunnel is what they call it. Basically, it's just a piece of plastic that goes over some sticks, and it's got some clips on it that you can use to grow things in the cold. The plastic basically absorbs all the heat like a greenhouse, and you can grow things like cabbages in the middle of November. That's what we're doing right now. The other way that you can extend your garden is by extending the space. Maybe get them a vertical trellis. Get them a cattle panel. People really like cattle panels. We love our cattle panels out there in the garden, don't we? We use those for tomatoes. We use those for quite a few different things. And speaking of extending, a lot of times you can extend your space in the garden. You can extend your space with a green stalk. This is basically a vertical tower that you could put all kinds of plants in, and then you could rotate it around so it goes in around to the
Yeah.
follows the sun essentially. It's also got an automatic watering system. Those things look fantastic, and they look very easy. As a gardener, that's on my wish list. Hint, hint. We'll see. Green stalk, if you're out there watching me, I wouldn't mind if you just ship me one to my door. I would love that, matter of fact. Or if, maybe a son of mine would think about me around the holidays. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. So not only will green stalks extend your space, you can also put things up like hanging plots and hanging things like that, hanging baskets. Those things will also extend your space as well. So a couple of other little stocking stuffers that you can get your gardener for Christmas, other than maybe seed packets and different things like that, would be a good pair of gloves. A good pair of gardening gloves is always key. I don't know how many times you're out there getting your hands dirty. You get little blisters. You get little things on your fingers. I got one right there, as you can see. Just doing random stuff in the garden. So a good pair of gloves would be awesome in the stocking. Like I said, your seed packets. You could put a rain gauge into your gardener's stocking. They would love that. Just a lot of little things that, if you think about it, can go out there into that stocking as well. Also, another thing that you can get for your gardener that they could probably use right now would be some reading material. So definitely some good books. There is definitely some very, very, very good books out there. Two of them would be one, The Square Foot Gardening. I got that one that I read. That one was fantastic. That one kind of started me on this journey. And then there's also Companion Plant Gardening. Definitely read this one. This book is fantastic as well. If your gardener likes to have little joy in their life out in the garden, a couple things that you could buy them would be a hummingbird feeder. I had a couple of hummingbird feeders that I bought this year. Those things are fantastic. They attracted all kinds of hummingbirds. The hummingbirds are just a little joy whenever you're weeding out in that garden in the hot sun. You look up and you see that hummingbird. It really makes you happy that you're out there. Really makes up for things. Another thing that you could do out there too as well is they could put a bird feeder out there as well.
Yes,
just to attract all the regular birds. Those birds will come in and they will eat a lot of pests in the garden.
Because
so that's something to think about.
Sometimes we have some random birds, but sometimes we have cardinal birds.
Yep.
And mostly they're normal birds for some other ones.
Yeah, we get sparrows, robins.
Yeah.
We got a lot of turtle doves out there. They like
Yeah.
it out there probably because I got all those sunflower seeds out there.
Yeah.
So, another thing that we could buy.
Oh,
Wait a minute. What about getting that kid gardener? What would be a good thing that a kid gardener would like?
A kid gardener?
Yep. A solid pair of gardening gloves, maybe a cart, like a wheelbarrow or a cart that they can wheel around because they got a lot of heavy stuff that they got to carry and they got small hands. You love that little cart we got. What else?
So this is for the adults and stuff. If you have kids, you can ask them if they want to be in a video or help you garden and stuff.
Yeah, that would be good. Anything else?
Not that I can think of right now.
Not that you can think of? I know whenever you guys were kids, I always got you guys little watering cans. That way you guys can come out and help me. And
we
maybe a
used to
little
always do.
a little basket or a little bowl that you can come out and pick all the green tomatoes that you could pick. I remember you guys loved picking the green tomatoes.
Yeah.
I kept on getting on you. You gotta wait till these things are red. But nope, you guys were picking them when they're green. So anything that you could get your little one to get out in the garden, I would highly recommend. Getting them out there is the best gift of all. They learn a lot by example. So treating them to the garden, getting them something that will get them out in the garden would be a fantastic gift. Are there any other gifts you can think of that we left off the list? So whether it's about $10 that you're going to spend, or 50 cents on a seed packet, or even up to $100, or what do you think one of those green stalks costs? Is it about $100? I'm not sure what those cost.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's free. It's because you're giving it with love. But if you're willing to spend any type of money, I can guarantee you that your gardener is going to get it dirty and is going to be put to great use. So why not think about your gardener this year when you're buying Christmas gifts? Go ahead and give them something that they'll enjoy, and definitely something that they'll use. So let me know down in the comments if we missed anything that you guys can think of. Let's have a conversation down there. And I'm sure there's something that we left out that somebody would be wanting to have. So go down in the comments, browse, read. Feel free to add anything down in the comments. Let's all get a group conversation.
Yeah.
We'll have a huge list of things that we can get for our gardeners for this Christmas.
So, well, I already know one thing for getting him.
Ooh, what is it?
The green stalk.
You think you're gonna get me a green stalk?
What?
Well, you're not supposed to tell me.
Yeah, I might get it. You don't know.
I just don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna be waiting. You know what? They're all gonna be waiting for you to get that green stalk. No pressure. So, just a reminder, stay tuned for the channel. We do have some great winter gardening videos that we're going to be doing. And relatively quickly here, we are going to probably start some seeds relatively quickly. I know you're thinking, wait, it's too quick to start seeds in stores. But we got a few plans up our sleeves. So click that subscribe button. Click that like button. Cheers, everybody. God bless. And have a Merry Christmas.
And I have one more thing to say. So you guys know, like, the videos, like the funny videos, like how me and him, like, one time we wore, like these mustaches, and then my brother over there, like, he was, like, had, like, a grandpa hat on. We're going to probably be doing that for this winter, too.
Oh, we are? We're going to do that? We're going to do a recap video? Mm-hmm. You like doing that?
Yep, those are
one
one of my favorites.
Stay tuned for that, guys. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas.